Hello, everyone, and welcome to the show. You know who I am, and I hate all of you. Meow. Thank you, Susie. Now, let's see. Oh, today it's time we're going to do a series of videos describing the most inevitable conflict ever. The inevitable conflict? Yep, it's called Game of Thrones versus Lord of the Rings. Uh-oh. Yep, as everybody knows, Lord of the Rings was written by J.R.R. Tolkien, and Game of Thrones was written by George R. R. Martin, the guy who creates characters that you like, and then he kills them. Ah! It's like every time you find a character that you like, he kills them. He even killed off Jon Snow, and Jon Snow was supposed to be the main hero. Yeah, but we forgot one thing. Why? Jon Snow can't die yet. Well, why not? Hey, he's supposed to be the big hero. Even a big hero dies. Yeah, but he had to come back. Because come on, what are they gonna do? Leave him on the table all season long? No. And plus, he still needed to meet Daenerys, which needs to happen in the books. In the books. So, we're going to play a little game called Game of Thrones versus Lord of the Rings. So, let's put on our thinking caps and talk about what would happen if we took Game of Thrones and Lord of the Rings and pit them against each other. Oh, that would be interesting. So, let's start off with the obvious. What's the obvious? Aragorn versus Jamie Lannister. Oh. Well, I say Aragorn gets some points because he doesn't screw his sister. Yeah. Ew. Ew. Yeah, we still not over that. You're right. So Aragorn gets points. But do you want to know how old Aragorn was when The Hobbit began? How old was he? Thank you for asking, Humphrey. He was 87. Ah, yep. Aragorn was part of a magical race that can live very long lives. So he's already a lifetime old when the Lord of the Rings begins. Man, that's interesting. Oh yeah, we still need to watch Born of Hope. Yeah, which is the story about Thor, about him being born, growing up, and did he ever meet Bilbo and Thorin and all the other dwarves when they came to Rivendell? Well, if they did, we can't say. But we will address that issue later. So, Aragorn is a very deadly fighter. He doesn't care. Oh look, a whole bunch of orcs versus me? Oh, that's unfair. For them. Yeah. No matter how good the orcs are, they're never gonna win. Not against Aragorn. Yeah, I'm sure he could take on a whole bunch of them with his hands tied behind his back. Good, 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 good. So, and I bet you that he will probably beat. He will fight Jamie and beat him. Yep. Which gives Lord of the Rings a very tough edge. What about let's continue with Aragorn going up against another character. Like who? Um, wait, let's do other characters. Okay. We have Galadriel versus Melisandre. Uh-oh. Oh no. And and for simplicity's sake, let's make it so Galadriel can use her little elf powers on Melisandre. That would not be fair for Melisandre. You know why?
Why?
Because um, for all the power Melisandre has,
Galadriel's older than the moon, so that would be a very unfair advantage.
wow. So, let's see.
So Aragorn would beat out Jaime. Galadriel would beat out Melisandre. Let's do Gimli versus Tyrion.
Oh, yay! Yay! Wait, what?
Uh, I bet you didn't see the video about me writing, redoing the story of Gimli versus Tyrion.
Oh,
Let's see. Tyrion, everyone's favorite dwarf, right? Smart, drinks a lot, sleeps with random women, giving dwarves everywhere a bad name with his hookerisms. Whoop! Not gonna fly with Gimli.
you're right. I mean, yeah, he's smart. He's one of those thinkers.
Yeah, he's not that bad in a fight, actually. But
But what?
let's take account of Tyrion's age and Gimli's age.
Oh, that would not be fair because
Um, Tolkien's dwarves are are stronger and they live longer and they're very good fighters and very good craftsmen.
uh-uh. So,
The bad news is, boom, they lose.
huh. So, Tyrion loses to Gimli.
Yep, hands down, he loses to Gimli. And not only that, think about Legolas.
Legolas?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Legolas would totally say to Tyrion if he challenged Gimli, "You would die before your stroke fell."
Ooh, I like that.
Yep, that's exactly what he said to Eomer. When Eomer was at Rohan, saying when they were at Rohan, they said, "Oh, I would cut off your head, dwarf, if it stood but a little higher from the ground." And Legolas was like, "You will die before your stroke fell."
Oh, no.
Oh yeah, it's true.
Ah, see, that is character development. Legolas developed.
Yeah, first he thinks, "Oh, what is that ugly creature? A goblin mutant."
Yeah, that goblin mutant. Oh, now who'd have thought he stood up for a goblin mutant? Huh.
See, I blame Thranduil.
I blame him too. Made the rain. Huh.
Okay, and let's see where else we can take this fight.
Um,
Stannis versus Baromir.
oh, well, that's not fair.
Oh, it isn't fair for Stannis. First off, Baromir isn't as bad as people make him out to be. But Baromir is also one of those magic people.
Oh, it's one of those magical people.
Yep. And let's just say he does have some skill with a blade. And no, Baromir would never, ever, ever sacrifice his daughter to the Red God, even if it was necessary.
Oh, yeah. We will have to address that when we start doing Game of Thrones videos.
We probably should.
We probably should.
So, and no, Faramir would never create a shadow baby to kill Boromir, which gives him some points.
And, you pretty sure Faramir does live a long life.
Oh, he does live a long life. Stannis, however, doesn't inspire a lot of loyalty.
Ah,
And which is funny because he sees himself as the rightful king.
yeah, but nobody likes him.
Yeah, pretty. Yes, he lost his manishness. he lost it when he sacrificed his daughter. Ow. And then again, this is Game of Thrones, not a Disney movie. Ah. So, so who wins that round? Faramir. Darn it! Why won't anyone from Game of Thrones run? Okay, you want someone from Game of Thrones to win? Let's see. I would have Bran versus Frodo, but would that be fair to either one of them? Bran is powerful. He can see into the past. He, unfortunately, he can't use a blade, but he can see into the past. So he probably would be able to see the rings past. Yeah, he could see into, he could tell who created the ring. Sauron. He could probably go back and so he's like Google, the Google of Westeros. Yeah, he's like Westeros' version of Google. So you could ask him. Oh, which would be completely unfair because Frodo could ask Bran to explain Bilbo's story. And prepare for the scandal he will get when he says, "Oh, Bran." Bran's like, Frodo, by the way, let me tell you something about your uncle. He will never look at Bilbo the same way again. Oh, and I'm pretty sure Brad could show Gimli what he missed when he couldn't go on the quest. So you're gonna have to give it to Bran. But as for Frodo, though, Frodo destroys the One Ring, so that gives him points. So Bran gets points. Yeah, for being able to see into the past, even a past that some people tried to hide. So Bran gets some points. Guy. Okay. Brienne versus Eowyn. They're both women, so let's break it down. Brienne is she happens to be very, very good at fighting. But unfortunately, Eowyn unfortunately has an unfair advantage over her. How? She came from a country where women do fight. So where they allow women to fight. Uh-oh. Yeah. And plus, Eowyn killed a she killed the Lord of the Ring wraiths. Uh-oh. Mmm. We've yet to see Brienne take on somebody working for the Night's King or one of his top commanders. I really sincerely hope they pull that off in the 8th season of Game of Thrones. Why? Have a Lord of the Rings moment where Brienne, where where the commander of the Night's King says, "No living man will kill me." Brienne looks at him and says, "I am no man. I am no man." He says, "Oh no, I am no man." That would be perfect. Give Brienne her Lord of the Rings moment, and you will win fans for life. Yep. So that could work. Yeah, but in terms of killing a dreaded monster that no man could kill, Eowyn wins. Okay. Arwen versus Sansa. Whew. They're pretty. They're smart. They can hold their own. Yeah. Sansa graduated from the universe from she has a, a degree in political science. So she knows what she's about. Arwen, however, is an elf. We already know that's a very unfair advantage. She already has an unfair advantage over Sansa. She's an elf. And not only is Sansa, so she has an unfair advantage. Plus, her dad is Lord Elrond, one of the most powerful elves in Middle Earth. Uh-huh. So, Elrond probably taught her a lot of what she knew. And she used her elf powers to save Frodo from the ring wraiths and to get him safely across where her father could deal with his terrible injuries. Ah, good. That was good. So, so who will get the top prize? Well, I'm pretty sure when it comes to Littlefinger, Sansa would probably destroy him. Yeah, she would have. Yeah, it took her a while, but she would destroy him. Arwen, I'm pretty sure she would take one look at Littlefinger and decide he ain't worth her time. Meaning, she'd kill him. Ha 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 ha. So, in in a battle in the contest between Sansa and Arwen, Littlefinger dies. Ha! Okay, let's see what we have here. Cersei versus Saruman. Oh, Cersei versus Saruman. Saruman was one of the good guys. Yeah, but he became corrupted when he decided to take on Sauron alone. Yeah, and he was played by Christopher Lee, the late Christopher Lee, who did more movies than almost any actor we know. Yes, and so I know it's kind of unfair to pit him against Cersei, the most insane woman we know. So bad. She makes some females in history look like harmless cats. Yes, she does. Let's break down her crimes: blowing up the church, banging her brother, cuckolding the king. Even if it's a king she doesn't like, you don't have the right to cuckold him. Banging her cousin Lonzo, who was barely out of his teens. Poor kid. No wonder he ended up being messed up. And, so she blew up the church? Yep, having kids with Jamie. Ew. She was one of the reasons Bran fell out the tower. No, wait. Scratch that. Jamie pushed him from the tower. Oh, yeah, we forgot about that part. Yep. Of course, can't wait to see Bran come to the grips with that. Because, wait, hold up. Bran watched season 1 of Game of Thrones, so he would know Jamie pushed him out the tower, and he would know why. He would have seen why. So, yes, yes, yes. Okay. Saruman versus Cersei. Saruman is a wizard. He's one of those wizard characters. Yes. And and because he's one of those wizard characters, he I'm pretty sure he had Cersei beat. But Cersei pulls out her dirty trick. What is it? Franken Mountain? I'm pretty sure Saruman would have dispatched Franken Mountain. If not, we got click ammo. Yep, get high, people. Of course, Cersei would resort to one of her dirty tricks and use wildfire to blow up everything. Sad to say, though, she wins this round. Ah! You see what I did there? That is a low blow. That is a low blow. Even for Cersei. You do not blow up or think. Yep. Such a tragedy that everybody was inside and they couldn't get out in time. Ah. Wow. So that's it. Oh. Oh, we're not done yet. Why? We got
The three-eyed crow, the red raven versus Gandalf. Uh-oh. Three-eyed raven versus Gandalf. Oh, they're both powerful beings. We give you that. And not only are they powerful beings, does he is he involved? Oh, let me tell you something. He's involved. He can see everything. So that means that's how Bran he trained Bran. Oh. Gandalf, however, he he's he kind of masterminded a lot of things. Yeah. And of course, Gandalf becomes even more powerful when he gives up his life to fight a Balrog. Yeah. So we still have that. Of course, we okay, we still have that. But the Red Raven, okay. Unfortunately, we'll have to give the victory to Game of Thrones. You rang, Lord of Rings. Yeah, course. Of course, though, this could end up in a tie because they both gave up their lives to help people. Yeah. And so let's go to the Warriors. Okay. Time for the most controversial fight yet. What is it? Boromir versus Ned Stark. Ah! I knew you'd go there. Yeah. It's kind of inevitable because, well, first off, that's kind of silly. They're both played by Sean Bean. They're both played by Sean Bean. Yep. And because they're both played by Sean Bean, let's see. Ned is the epitome of honor. So honorable. He he would never do bad things. Yeah. But there was one problem. He didn't know how to play Game of Thrones properly. And that's why he lost. I know. Of course, that sin was eventually redressed. The sin of him getting his head cut off was eventually redressed when Littlefinger lost his head. Good, good, good. Keep going. Yep. So, yeah, but Boromir was a brave warrior from Gondor who joined the Fellowship of the Ring. But he had that biggest moment of weakness when he tries to take the ring from Frodo. What? You're not supposed to have a moment of weakness. You're supposed to be strong. Ah! I know. What a tragedy. But he makes up for that moment of weakness when he gives up his life to save Merry and Pippin, who are eventually captured by orcs. Ah! Yeah. Isn't that tragic? I know. The fellowship dies, Boromir dies, the fellowship fails. Yeah, Nettie Boy dies too. And of course, Ned did the honorable thing. But also, Ned kept a lie. Yep, he had kept the secret and told lies. Only one other guy out there in the world knows the truth. About Jon Snow. About Jon Snow. Your other husband. My other husband. Anton, my other husband is Aegon Targaryen. Yeah, because face it. Face it? Yeah, because face it. Lyanna probably wanted to honor the memory of the first Aegon that died
by giving her son the name Aegon? Or are they go or are the guys who doing Game of Thrones taking the young Griff route? Ah, so they're doing that? Yep, they're taking that route. Are they turning him into young Griff? Yep, that's the question. Are they going that direction? Yep. If they're bringing in the Golden Company, it would make sense if John plays a part of young Griff, who could or could not be the real Aegon. Okay, well, I will deal with that later. So, thing is, they both die because of a play by Sean Bay. Yep. Who are you talking about? Oh, you mean the guy played by Sean Bean? Yep, yeah. Oh no. They're both played by Sean Bean. They die. Yeah. And we are gonna have to watch that video called Sean Bean Dies in Every Movie. Oh, he always does in every movie he's in. Yeah. And which includes Lord of the Rings death and Game of Thrones. And he gets shot, stabbed, beheaded, crushed, thrown off a cliff by cows. How did that happen? Ah, I mean, dear Hollywood, can we please quit killing off Sean Bean? I know. So that is all for right now. That's all for right now. Why? Because we're going to continue with this next week when we talk about Game of Thrones versus Lord of the Rings. Now that we got the characters out the way, we're going to discuss the scenery. Ah, or what if Game of Thrones was like Lord of the Rings? 100,000 years later. We'll deal with that later. So, anyway, thank you for tuning into this show. We hope you've enjoyed it. And if you do, please, please comment, okay? Your comments are what makes this video, what makes me want to keep doing things like this. Yeah. And so, you know who I am. And I will see you all later. So, peace. Peace. And stay pure. Meow.